Hello. How's the audio? Is the audio good? Hello. It's good. Like music's not too loud, voice is not too loud. Hell yes. Why am I British? I don't know. Anyway, that was Tagora. Now we're moving on to Dave Petter Sprite. I hope y'all are excited for Hive Swap, because like I said, I'll definitely be streaming that. Let me just, I've got my stream playing on my TV, so let me see how I sound. I sound pretty good, yeah. Pro streamer. Gosh. Did I export the Dismas properly? Even if I didn't, I'll be fine. Righto, Dave Petter Sprite. I'll just get the references open. I've just got like a whole folder of like references and things like that. Sprite. Dave Petter Sprite. Oh, I don't have a reference which is not a GIF, so I guess we'll have to go and search the internet. Hi, gal. Rightio. Save Petter Sprite. I love them very much. God, I love how I'm just talking and then there's the ominous clown music behind my voice. I'm an ominous clown. I think there we go. We've got one thing. Let me just. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad people have turned up. I was I was scared that like no one was gonna turn up and I'd just be sitting here like drawing to myself. Oh geez, flashing alert, I guess. There we go. Oh, I like this song. Let's just get everything on here. Yes, drawing in the void. That's so ironic because, you know, being a Homestuck, I have like the god tiers. I'm a bard of void. Let me just get everything like this. I usually draw. I usually draw with the canvas like this. And I don't usually have my references here, but you know, switching between these every 2 seconds would probably get like annoying, so I just decided on the fly like, hey, why don't I just do what I've seen other artists do. God, I've added a layer like 3 times and I'm like, it's in the done layer. Witch of Light. That's really interesting. I don't know much about class specs when it comes to Homestuck, but I went on one of those class specting blogs on Tumblr, and like the Bard of Void description just it just read me. Like there's always the like extended zodiac test if you want to find out your class, not your class, your aspect. And as for class, you kind of have to make it up a little. Well, not like make it up, but just kind of thing. There's a lot of class specting blogs on Tumblr, and if you want to look for class things, the descriptions I read were on that. What was its name? Downy Witch of Light. Yeah. Same. And yeah, the Bard of Void one. Actually, I'm going to read it out. I'm going to stop stop drawing and just delay everything. Well, I mean, that's how art streams should be. I mean, you talk to the audience, I guess. I'm just gonna. I hope the music's not too quiet because I'm turning it down on my end, like with the volume and stuff, because I get distracted when I'm talking and I'm listening to music at the same time. Let me see. Bard of Void. One who invites destruction of void, or who invites destruction through void. Bards have easygoing, laid-back, and/or avoidant, cowardly personalities. Like me, they ghost their opposite aspect until a dire crisis pushes them into their own. Their challenge is to not be ruled by the whims of their aspect. Ooh, Witch of Hope. That's very interesting. We all love our class specs here, I see. A Bard of Void as the other destruction class would also ghost light as they destroy void. They would be perceptive, attentive people and might like to hang around important or influential people. Yeah. They would probably feel uncomfortable being ignored and would pop into conversations at random moments to say something or share their opinion on something, even if it was unneeded. Which is basically me. Prince of Rage. Nice. They might try and pop into the spotlight now and again to remind people that, hey, I'm still here, check it out. God, I think that's called abandonment issues. Witch of Heart. Wow, we've got a lot of witches in chat. They might super focus on a hobby or interest important to them, or they might have a cool skill or interest that they want to be recognised for. That's true. They might be naturally curious or nosy about a lot of things. They can act kind of like a satellite, hovering around others that they think are more important or influential than them. They might hide things from people, but make it really obvious that it's hidden because they're actually trying to drum up interest in whatever is hidden. Yeah, this really is me. They might be actually shy or coy in their behaviours, acting like they aren't interested or noticing when they really are and want others to notice. They would try their hardest to be noticed and admired by the people they think are important. They might just straight up get in your face in personal space, but ultimately they want the other person to make the first move. Oh god, they're the kohai in the senpai/kohai relationship. Well, the Hoenn Pokemon movies. Oh my god. We've had fun watching those. A bad avoids crisis would be something like suddenly giving up and believing their efforts are useless, which is me. Like, every few months I kind of tell myself, oh, my art is just absolutely shit and I should give up. They would believe themselves to be unimportant or ignored. They might leave somewhere or hide thinking they're irrelevant anyway, and if they weren't noticed before, why would they be noticed now? Or they might not go anywhere and simply fade into the background or become quieter and less attention-seeking and try to avoid the people they used to satellite around. They might even try to cut off all contact with those people and start being secretive or pretend not to care when those people are around them. They could be a person that really wanted a close relationship with someone else, either as their teacher, superior, or mentor, or a platonic friendship, or they might simply have an unrequited love. Chuven. They might have a passion or skill for something that they want to do or be recognised for. They are just now coming to terms with the fact that they won't get what they want. They might even get a little depressed and think everything is meaningless. A bard of Void rises to their challenge to not be controlled by the whims of Void by coming to terms with Void and understanding that some things might be meaningless or unattainable, but not everything is. They just need a healthy realism and balance in their daily lives. Just because one thing didn't work out doesn't mean others won't work out as well. And that is basically just me in a nutshell. And anyway, it's time for Dave Pettersprite. Isn't this week a trans week of visibility? And like today is like Trans Day of Remembrance? Being a trans person, like I should know about all these things, but I don't. I don't think I've ever drawn Dave Pettersprite before, but I'm sure I have, but I've just not digitally. They are going nya. They will nya at you as a warning. I guess you could say they're nyan binary. Thank you, I'll be here all week. They are cat gender, they absolutely are cat gender. God, I know I'm talking about myself all the time, but one thing I love is to, like, think up of a joke and just tell it to people. I love making people laugh. And I know that's a bit cheesy and everything, but yeah, making people happy. Sorry if I'm quiet while I'm drawing. I'm just like, I have the multitasking ability of a fucking goldfish. In the zone. One thing I've been thinking about doing, if streams go well on YouTube like this, I'm gonna like stay on YouTube. I might try out like Twitch once or twice, maybe. But like if this is the kind of reception I get on YouTube, I'm gonna stay here. But after Hiveswap Act 2 and like I live stream that and things, I'm gonna do some more games. Things like I've got Rhythm Heaven Fever on emulator. I've played through it already, but like I think it would be cool if we went through like a fresh save and I could show off to everyone. My Twitch is also Quintus Hazard. Pretty much everything is Quintus Hazard, except for my Flight Rising, which is Orica, the only fucking canon username I ever got. Fish. Yeah, I love Orica. She's so cool. Hello. New person in chat. Sapphic Cottage. Murit, Orica, and Thefri are the best fish. They are. Gosh, does Dave Pettersprite not have a tail? I don't care, I'm going to give them a tail anyway. Forcibly assigns cat features. They do. Whiskers. Oh, I think I'll add whiskers on another layer and like slightly fade them so they're not fucking. God, I am so sorry if like I'm swearing too much for people. It's recently like YouTube have done this thing where you can't have like a swear word in the thumbnail of your video or in the title, otherwise they'll fucking age restrict it. And I'm here like, and they age restricted a Necron speed paint I did just because it has the word fuck in the thumbnail. And I'm here like, what? Oh my god, I love Dave Petter. Better than you. That's a great fish joke. Fish jokes are awesome. Yeah, there I go, deleting the whisker again. Gosh, I guess I should... Fuck is forbidden. I should talk about Vastera for a bit because I recently read it, like at the end of October. I played Snowbound Blood first in the beginning of what's it called? June, I think. And I really like Snowbound Blood. I didn't like originally have a plan to read Vastera as well as Snowbound Blood. I didn't even plan on reading on playing Snowbound Blood. But my friend showed me Snowbound Blood, and I was like, yeah, I'll play it. And so yeah, I did those videos on my channel. I'm playing Sword and Shield right now, and I'm about to ruin Hop's whole career. Be nice to Hop. Gotta eat. Enjoy your meal, Snail. Oh, I just realised I'm not recording my stream locally, which I should be doing. I know YouTube has this thing where it archives streams that are under what's it called, 12 hours. But yes, I'm relying on that very heavily. Because I would like all my streams to be on YouTube. I might make, like, stream highlights for, like, games streams I do, but... Well, that's Dave Petter. Dave Petter. Oh my god, they were so much fun to draw. I just forget how much fun it is to draw, like, characters with, like, non-human features. I cannot talk. Anyway, that is our first round of requests done. I became Snowbound. Funny how we both first got into Snowbound Blood, then rest of Vastera after. Absolutely. Before we get on to our next round of requests, I'm gonna have a bit of a 5-minute break. Like, I'm not gonna do a BRB or anything. I'm just gonna sit here and chat with y'all for a bit, like, if that's okay. Yeah, I was talking about Vastera. I read it at the end of October. I did it in, like, a couple of days. I just kind of, like, for the last stretch of it, I just sat down for a few hours one night and just caught up with it. I got dragged into Vastera hell against my will. So did I. Well, I kind of had a negative bias towards Vastera for a while because the part of the fandom that I have, the corner of the fandom that I'm in, kind of don't hold very favourable views of a lot of the staff on Vastera, and I kind of had that kind of negative bias, but like my friend Badger Imp, you know, talked about Vastera all the time, and eventually I was like, you know, I'm gonna play Snowbound Blood. Favourite Vastera or Snowbound Blood character? I'll give you a top 3 on each because it's too hard to, you know, what's it called? It's too hard to, I cannot talk. It's too hard to decide. My top 3 for Snowbound Blood is... Number 1's Mashiri. Like, people might not expect that. People might expect me to go for big titty fucking Yeshin or something. But I love Mashiri. Like, she's got, like, so much potential, especially because we at first, like, see her from Cecily's, like, really biased point of view. Like, to Cecily, she's everything. She's an angel. She's, you know, ethereal. She's great. There's nothing wrong with her. But she's been stuck with Cecily's, like, moms I'd like to attend therapy with. Cool. Me too. That's a mood. Yeah, since Mashiri was, like, what was it? 8 sweeps? 8 sweeps, 9 sweeps, which is, like, since she was 18, she's been stuck with Cecily's kind of dead wife trauma. And, like, dead wife trauma is, like, very understandable because that's your wife, it's dead. And, like, she's had to hold all her emotions in around Cecily, for so long. Like, I've talked to some people about it. I've talked to like the people in the Vastera server. I've talked to BQ about it in a bit of detail. Like, Cecily doesn't seem to take Mashiri's grievances seriously. Not gonna lie, my favourite volume so far is Gerbat and Necron's Roots. I love Necron's Root. Gerbat's Root was awesome too, but it made me so sad and like so angry because of like the content of it. Gosh, what was I saying? Oh yes. Because as we see in like Mashiri's Root, Cecily kind of muses about the time where Mashiri was upset about her work colleagues calling Cecily a parasite, and Cecily just kind of brushes that off as like, oh, that's amusing, that's cute, that should be so kind of protective of me. But that was probably like a real problem to Mashiri, like a real blow to her esteem. Because, like, above all, even though Cecily and Mashiri are like Moirails, above all, like, Cecily is also Mashiri's client. It's very complicated, and like I was chatting with BQ. What was I talking about? Oh yes. In a Homestuck kind of setting, human AU, human error, human bound blood, like without the biology, like without the what's it called, the bond pains and the withdrawals and things, Cecily would be physically able to like get over Alina's death. Not get over, but they'd be able to work through it together. They'd be able to make it a lot less of a problem than it is in canon. So like they could have a chance at being happy in such a setting, but now it's kind of like, oh yes, I just talked about Mashiri for like 5 minutes. I am so sorry that I'm not doing anything right now. I just get off on a tangent sometimes. My second favourite character in Snowbound Blood is Indari. I remember when I first played Indari's Route, I was tired. I just got up and I just wanted to get the recording done and out of the way because I was looking forward to Mashiri's Route. So I didn't think much about Indari at first, but I love him. He's so good. And he loves his husband, and he loves his other pale husband. It's like, I don't know. I've not got much to say about Indari, but he's definitely like my second favourite out of the Snowbound Blood characters. And my third favourite out of Snowbound Blood characters, kind of, it's kind of a toss up between Necron and Orica because they're both so awesome. Like, I love them. Necron is like the one man I love. The gay husbands. God, Necron's just extremely good. I want to see more about Necron. And as for Vastera proper, my top 3 favourite characters from there are probably Lyvan, Serpaz, and Elsie. Like, I love them so much. Like when I first met, like one of my friends. Are you still in chat? I don't know if Birds is still in chat, but Birds got to Serpaz before me, and he was like, "Oh, Serpaz is my favorite," and I'm like, "Cool." And like when I got to her, I was like, I love her. She's great. I love Serpaz. She's just so great. And like I've seen things on Twitter that's like one day Serpaz is gonna fucking snap, and y'all regret calling her like a comic relief character. And like it's true, because there's so much potential to Serpaz than we're acknowledging as a fandom probably. And Elsie. I just love her. She dances. Flashes with her in it were my favourite. Like, I remember watching Elsie enter for the first time, and I was like, whoa. You know what sucks though is that people actually hate Elsie. Why do they hate her? Like, are they Murrick kinnies? Yeah, I'm joking, I'm kidding. Like, why do they hate her? Is it because of, like, oh, she's a lime blood or something? I've not really been in the fandom for a long time, so I've not really come across negative opinions, because I curate my experience in fandom very carefully. I don't know, maybe it's probably because she's a girl. You know how it is with fandom sometimes. Oh, anyways, those were my favourite Snowbound Blood and Vastera characters, and I'm not used to talking for this long. My throat always gets tickly when I talk for this long, and I should have switched to the IRL tab, just had my webcam on for a bit, but nah, I'd feel more nervous talking in front of a camera than I would in front of a mic. Anyways, with that, we are done with our first round of requests. Come on, get back to the... Oh yeah, I didn't fucking crop the canvas for Dave Petter, did I? Duh. Sometimes I have dumb brain disease. Just checking Discord for a second. General. Quintus, what's your kin list? You should have asked me that 2 years ago, and I would have told you Dual Scar, Orphan of Dual Scar. Unironically. I was in my first experience with kinning, and I ran like a fucking Sea Dweller Kinney server for a bit, and like everyone called me Dad because I was like the admin and also Dual Scar, and I never felt more appreciated in my life. See you later, gal. I hope you enjoyed your time, and I hope you have a good evening and a good weekend and everything like that. The fish zone. Yes, the fish zone. Then I kind of fell out of kinning. If I was into kinning now, I'd probably kin, blue bloods, just blue bloods. Probably like Darkly, Livan, Necron, fucking... who else? Ripite. Those are who I would kin if I was into kinning, so... Anyway, our second round of requests. Let me just get this cleared. Clear this, and let's see. Like I said earlier, one request per person, things like that. What would you all like me to draw? What would you all like me to draw? Closed. There we go. Yep, requests are open until I get to about 5-6 requests. Gonna chat for a bit until the request thing is filled up. I hope you all have been having a good time, having a good week. We've been alive for about an hour and 40 minutes, which is cool. BitCon, absolutely. Would love to draw BitCon. Right, any more for any more? Oh, I love this music. What's this song? Dead Shuffle. I love the Midnight Crew album from the Homestuck Bandcamp. It's great. I should probably link in like the description, like what music it is that I'm listening to. and things like that. But everyone knows Homestuck music. Everyone knows where to find the Homestuck Bandcamp. Everyone knows where to illegally download the Homestuck stuff off of YouTube. Don't do that. I am very much listening on the Bandcamp right now. I don't encourage, like... I mean, pirate stuff from big corporations, but don't pirate stuff from independent, like, artists and things. There's kind of a line that has to be drawn. Righto, if that's all, I'm going to get started on BitCon and keep an eye on chat in case anyone else has got any requests. Of course, get the layer open in the folder and everything. Righty-ho. BitCon, let me get his reference open. Keeping an eye on chat on my phone. I've got my stream open on my TV and like the chat open on my phone, so I'm kind of... I say I'm not good at multitasking, but sometimes you have to... BitCon Crypto. We love a man. Sometimes we love men. No, I'm so sorry for that. If you're attracted to men, you should not be ashamed of it, like, no matter what people in society say. I'm not personally attracted to men, or, like, cis men, at least, but, you know, a lot of people are like, Nepeta, if I want, I do want. I love Nepeta. Righty-ho, Bitcoin time! Oh my god, we love him. Let me get a kind of Snowbound Blood sprite of him open. I knew this was looking a bit thing. Righto, just getting it set up. Be with you in a second. There we go. Righto. I love, like, BitCon. Because of Snowbound Blood being from Cecily's point of view, we're, like, biased to think BitCon's, like, a bad person. But he's not. He's trying to make a living. He loves he loves his mate Sprit and his Moirel. And, like, I've seen people in the Vastera Discord go, you know, one of the reasons that Cecily hates BitCon so much is because of how similar he is to her. Being like a, someone who's dedicated to their quadrants, things like that. But, you know, there's a lot of character, like, in BitCon. He likes cooking, he likes... What else? There's a lot of things that, like, BitCon's creator, what they called Spruico, like, puts... There's a Toy House page for BitCon too, where we learn he doesn't have, like, a very good relationship with his Lucis. It has, like, kind of like a Vriska-adjacent relationship with her. There we go. Just looking at my own hand for reference, I'm just like, I can't draw hands, but I sure as hell can draw where the fingers go. I draw heads way too big all the time. I feel like it's a stylistic thing with me to draw the heads a bit big and, like, have, like, kind of semi-unrealistic and cartoony proportions. I draw eyes pretty big. Who needs hands? Well, I don't know. Need them to count money. Need them to count how many... Count money also. Sometimes I just have a brain blank. You know, I've always been nervous about talking on stream like this because I don't know how to entertain a live audience, but this is great. This is like a really nice and chill stream, and like y'all are behaving yourselves in chat. Like, I feel like I'd get overwhelmed if like y'all were going wild and being assholes and stuff. Funny matter fact, when me and my GF played Bitcon's route, first I hated him after, I don't know why, but when I saw Zero like designs drawings, I instantly fell in love with it. Absolutely. God. So good. Let me actually look on Twitter for a sec. I'll just reblog my... retweet my link. Who needs a brain? I certainly don't. Yeah, Ciro's like drawings of Bitcon, they're just awesome. Just so great, and they add so much character to him that we've not got to see in Snowbound Blood. Also, I hope I am not making like too many concerning breathing noises into the mic, because I'm conscious like of how loud I breathe, and like I'm not too close to the mic, but just let me know if I'm being a bit annoying. I'm good, thank you. Could I link Bitcon's Toy House? Absolutely. Bitcoin Crypto on Toy House. Yes, he has a Mantis Lucis. Linked it in chat there. I love when like some of the creators of the Snowbound Blood characters like have Toy House pages for their characters, because it adds like so much insight that we wouldn't normally have got to see. I love reading the pages for like I will consistently bungle up the pronunciation, but Zamag's characters like you know, Siraj, Rhypites, Jerbat, Kretus. Like, I referred to those pages a lot when I was doing SBB Tober, which I hope you all had fun with. I did. I certainly did. We have to be very appreciative to Pen for that. I only told myself I'll do the trolls that have had canon roots in Snowbound Blood only. But then I was like, no, you know what? I've got to challenge myself and like go for the characters I haven't seen yet. And so I went on the Toy House links, like saw the characters. I was like, whoa, these are so cool. And like, you'll know this, but Quaver, however his name's pronounced, he's so great. We need to see him in Thaumatrope. Oh my god. All we kind of know from the Toy House page is that he was kind of obviously the one who wears the trousers in like his and Kretus's relationship, and like the acid kind of spitting Quaver foams at mouth. Yes, he does. I want to see like his story, like how I mean, obviously we kind of have an idea of how he ended up dying because of the acid organ he has in his thing that was, you know, eating him alive slowly and stuff. But I want to see like what kind of person he was, what kind of relationships he had. Like, I know we see Cecily dealing with the trauma of losing her wife, but I want to kind of see how Kretus deals with having lost Queever, like, thing. This man, I love everything about him. Same. I have one of the drawings of Queever's toy house on my lock screen. I think the same one that you have as your Twitter profile pic. I'm pretty sure. That's just such a good pic. God, like, good characters, I want to see them! And also, I love getting some insight into, like, what's his name? Roru, and, like, his whole deal, and, like, how he was shot when he was a kid, like, how that's kind of made him distrustful of other people. So, I'm sorry, I'm screaming. You're good, like... Oh, you're such a kiddie, that's great! We love kinnies in this house. This is a kinney zone. You know, this is a good thing, like, having me rambling on, because when I'm rambling on, I tend to take more time with my drawings than when I'm quiet. So, you're getting better art from me by... by letting me ramble. We kin kinnies. Yes. You know, I actually don't see a lot of people that are like, oh, kinnies are cringe, because pretty much every set of people I choose to surround myself with online, they are pro-kinny, or they are kinnies themselves. So, luckily, I've never really come across people that have been like, oh, kinnies are so cringe. It's great. Like, that's the payoff of, like, carefully kind of curating the experience. I literally am talking about Quaver. He's such an amazing character. He is! And, like, talk about him in chat all you want, because I love to see it. It's, like, you know, go off, please. As in, go off as in talk about him, not go off as in leave. At some stage, I'm going to try, like, some of the brushes I have of, like, the basic MS Paint. Not MS Paint, fucking hell. Paint Tool Side Fair down here, and got some pens I got off the internet. This blend pen I like using for shading recently. It makes it look nice and painty. I'm cringe in my natural state and I relish in it. Me. God. We may be cringe, but we are free. Like, cringe culture's dead, honestly. We need to just let people like what they like, as long as they're not harming anyone. And I know y'all are going to go, oh, Quintus, but I'm always going to talk about that person who just came into my DMs and told me I sucked for shipping Boulder and Chixie, and then told me, oh, Zebra meant Chixie no harm, they're a good ship, and I'm like, what? Like, let me ship Bullchicks. Like, small jabs to that at my self-esteem have made me, like, kind of become the not Bullchicks person anymore. He is, he's, like, you know, you get Siraj and Ripite, you get the happy little business couple with a shady past, then you get Quaver who's just different, like, religion man. I cannot draw necks. There we go. That's his neck. You have to take my word for it. He's the faceless fucking money man. Let's go for a bit and Mr. Dave Petter sprite. Letty, I'll put the Dave Petter sprite on screen for you for a bit. 1 sec. There we go. There's your Dave Petter sprite for you. And I'll be posting all these on my Twitter and my Tumblr afterwards. If you want to download and keep them, like, of course, like, by all means. I had fun drawing Dave Petter. Who needs a face? Hi, Snail. It's Nya. It is. If any of y'all have who haven't already requested this time have some requests, it's open for a bit. Like 3 or 4 more requests for this kind of thing. Thanks for showing. I ended up requesting, but then I had to go. Well, it's no problem. That's fine. Want to please my audience, you know? Yes, absolutely. We love our neo-genders and neo-pronouns in this chat. Like, I never really talk about neo-pronouns, neo-genders, things like that, but no, I'm all for them. Like, you'll get people complaining that there's, like, 20 million genders, but just let it be. Like, no one's harming anyone by having, like, nya and nya self pronouns. How do I draw teeth? I really like people who use neo-pronouns. They're just so cool. Absolutely. Like, I didn't understand it at first, but that's mainly because I hadn't been educated about it, but just whatever. Cat gender and bird gender. Absolutely. Just want people to be happy. Me too. New pronouns are cool, even though sometimes it's hard for my head to process. You get more used to it. Absolutely. Like, what you gotta do is, like, show your neo-gender friends, like, be there for them, like, learn your damn pronouns. It's... Yeah. I'm just, my own gender, like, a lot of the time I just refer to myself as non-binary, even though that's like an umbrella term for literally anything that isn't in the binary. Like, I'm not really calling myself agender, but I am just, I'm non-binary, I use they, them pronouns only. Kind of, maybe a little bit trans-masculining, like I want to present in a more masculine way, but like not use he, him pronouns or be referred to as a boy or anything. You know how it is. All genders are amazing. People are not just not sexy enough to accept how cool they are. Absolutely. Definitely, like if people are going to be like, oh, all your stupid genders and it's too hard for my brain to comprehend, then that's on them. Like, that's them, like, purposefully being, like, stubborn about it. And that's their fucking problem. Like, God, people... My mother's friends dead named me on Facebook recently, and that, like, ruined my day. Even though my name, like, on Facebook is still Quintus, they just, like, took more effort to remember my dead name. Settled into Demigirl earlier in the year, but it's been tough. Yeah, like, a lot of people, like, even if some people are, like, accepting of binary trans things, they might not be so accepting of non-binary, like, stuff, agender, demigirl, neo-pronouns. It's just, yeah. And you'll even get, like, binary trans people who are like, oh, there's no such thing as non-binary people. But, like, what we all gotta do is learn that, like, there's all kinds of different people in the world, all kinds of different genders, all kinds of, like, different biology and everything. You can't say, oh, science. Because outwardly presenting it kind of hurts my confidence. Yeah, like, money, it's an issue. Like, even here in the UK, gender clinics, gender reassignment surgery, hormone therapy, that's probably covered by the NHS. However, there's, like, a long process. Like, you have to go to gender clinics a million times. You have to prove you've been living as your preferred gender for 2 years at least. And apparently it's, like, a long and kind of humiliating, what's it called, thing to go through just to get your gender recognised in the UK. And even today, like, non-binary isn't recognised as, like, a legal gender. So, like, if I wanted to go on testosterone, which I do, and I can change my name, like, legally, but if I wanted to go on testosterone, have top surgery and things, I'd have to kind of tell the authorities that I'm a trans guy, which I'm not. So, you know, big oof department. And then, yeah, like you said about the money it costs in other countries that don't have free healthcare, and like how hard it is to even get a doctor to say, yes, I will refer you to a gender clinic, things like that. Just sucks. I hope like the YouTube robots aren't listening and that I'm going to get banned for talking about transing gender in the US, yeah. So that'll be like big struggle with like... I've got some friends like in the US who are trans and like they have, you know, they've managed to get like hormones, they managed to get tea, things like that, and I'm very happy for them for like having got to that stage, and like I am concerned that thing like I feel so like bad for y'all. Like I'm not saying I'm better because I'm British, because the UK is like just as fucking bad, but like being a trans person is hard. It's very hard. But honestly, we all gotta be there for each other in times like this. Might do a bit of fancy thing. Move somewhere, but it's also so much effort. Yeah, it's just... they're not making it easy on us. It's just... it fucking sucks. I wish it wasn't a hard thing for people to accept, like people who wanting to be like, what's so bad about it? What's it likes me a pain to make happen? Like, yeah. Like, even if society's gonna fucking spit all over you and things, because it will, and like, I'm convinced that I pass as like at least... I probably look like a 12-year-old boy or something because I shave my hair and I've got like kind of more testosterone in my system than I should do. But then people turn around and call me young lady and things like that, and it fucking... ouch. You know, if my voice was deeper, if I had top surgery, I'd definitely pass. I'm sure. And like, it's not about the passing either. Yeah, it's not about the passing. You don't have to pass in order for people to respect your pronouns. Yeah, like it's little things like that, lady, that'll, you know... Like, I'm probably lucky in society because I've never been threatened or kind of... like, there's only one person that's like been on at me for being trans, and that's a guy back when I was in school. Like one of those fucking creepy, seedy, fucking nice guy types, and obviously he saw me as a girl, and I told him like, I'm gay, I'm also non-binary, and then he fucking calls me attack helicopter every time he passed me, you know, that, oh, very funny, like, as if we haven't heard that joke a million times. Things like hair anywhere other than my head really, really makes me super uncomfortable. Yeah, it's hard, like everyone has their own different preferences, things like that. I used to have long curly hair on my head, and like the thought of having long hair now kind of makes me, ugh, you know, big dysphoria. That's why I shave it every month. Yeah, it does cost like money. I guess like the simplest thing I suppose you could do is I don't know, razors, but that kind of, it won't get everything. I don't know what I'm doing with this or why I'm doing it, but hey, trust me for a second, I'm just being fancy and show-offy. Yeah, and of course I do it on the marker layer, where I've previously coloured in his hair. Anyway, absolutely. Being the biggest. Let's swap, because I want that kind of body. I want like I want a deeper voice. I want no chest. I want facial hair. Like, I have some hairs under my chin because of like the excess of testosterone I already have, but nothing that'll grow a beard. Sucks. Yes, I wish it was like easy for trans people to just exchange parts. Like, I don't want this chest. Does anyone else want it? And then like a trans femme person like will be, hey, look, me, I want one, and then we'll be like, great, just titty swap, you know? Long hair is a pain in general. Glad I'm bald now. Amazing. Just same here, actually. Like, I've got like a very short buzz cut all over. It's way easier, like, all over. 6'2", deep voiced facial hair will grow out way too fast. All the works. I will absolutely take it, because even though I'm not a trans guy, like, I'd like to present as masculine. So hand it over, please. And that was like at least, what was it, 10-20 minutes drawing Bitcon. He's talking passionately about how much he loves his husband and his Moirel. Let me just merge the layers. When covered hair, I was like, oh, absolutely. It was a fun conversation way to take it, because we're like from what I'm seeing now, like pretty much everyone who's active in this chat is trans, so trans club. Also, like, Auden, like, one thing that I'm kind of good, like, since the virus, is I got like hair clippers, like electric shavers, you know, and I'd shave my own hair like every month. So if you want like any kind of buzz cut or anything, like, it's easy to shave your own hair, like, if you want it even all over, stuff like that. So that's like definitely a good investment if you've got the funds for it. And yes, it is only 5 more days until Hive Swap Act 2 comes out. It's great. It's I'm so nervous, but like so thing. Well, Snail, that's very valid. Like, you take as much time as you want to figure yourself out. 5 days! And it's been like, what was it, 3 years in the making at least. Trim canvas. There we go, and that is Mr. Crypto. Let me save this man. That was he. God, I am rattling on like a like a bus. So hyped for Act 2. Same. It did look really cool. Like, and then of course everyone like hopped on the discourse train because, you know, the Homestuck people were like, oh, Elwood and Joey are close in age because the flirting and everything, and then you get the problem of the age. Hello, new person. But yeah, like when I stream Hiveswap Act 2, I am gonna no tolerance for discourse. Like if anyone comes in here trying to start shit, I will just kick them immediately. Hello, Kobe. I think Joey's sprite looked very pretty. Same! I love the hoodie. And I love that you can choose the horns that you end up with, apparently. Righty ho, that is Bitcoin done. The only reason I would start shit is Zebra. Oh. Yes, like the only kind of shit I'll tolerate is people yelling at Zebra to get away from like Chixie and Marvis. Is it bad though that I'm not that hyped about Act 2? Because, yeah, that's very valid, Mar. Like, we are probably going to probably be waiting years for Act 3, honestly. Have I ever thought of making my own MS Paint fan adventure? Not really, James. I'm just I've only got like one fan troll, and that's just my troll Sona. And like, I might make one for fun at some point to kind of practice, maybe, I guess, with like some for fun trolls. Yeah. The only thing I'm here for is Marbra content. People seem to like Marbra. Like, I personally wouldn't say I ship it, but like, very valid, very valid. Anyway, that is Bitcoin done. We are moving on to Nepeta. A lot of what delayed Act 2 is internal struggles within the company. Yeah, that is very true. Let's get Nepeta's thingamajig reference open. Let's see, music. Oh, we've gone through the whole of Homestuck Volume 1 to 4 with Midnight Crew drawing dead. Well done, team. Right, what comes next? Volume 5 to 6 with the felt. Nepeta! Yes! We love Nepeta. Let's get the references open. Trolls, Homestuck, Nepeta. Let's get that over here and open one of the Pester Quest sprites. There we go. Lovely. Let's zoom out on that a bit. Lovely. Good. Cool and new webcomic. I've heard it mentioned in passing before. I want to start like reading more fan ventures. Honestly, I've heard of like stuff like Food and Blood, Hackbent, things like that. Once I've got like the time and the energy, I'll definitely read like some more MSPA fan adventures. Kind of sucks that no one can talk about Marbra without being destroyed by hate. I guess like it's valid that you ship it, But there's also a lot of people that are like, oh, he harassed Marvis in his route. But like personally, ship whatever you want as long as it's not like harmful. What shall I draw Nepeta doing? I don't know. Kitty. Marvis did have a pretty questionable route. I have a playthrough of Marvis's route up on my channel from like 2 years ago, and wow, he is a good character. Like he's good-hearted. What shall I draw Nepeta doing? I cannot decide. I think I'll draw her like doing the I think I'll draw her doing this face. Have you seen the FNAF VHS tapes? No, but I've not been into Five Nights at Freddy's for 5 years. Yeah, y'all are gonna destroy me for this, but Lank is probably my fave Jade Blood because of how interesting he is. Yeah, Lank is a lot of people's faves, but from what I've seen, it's mostly because they're thirsty for him, and I'm not thirsty for him. I appreciate him by gently bullying him. Same! You know, we all have to appreciate our faves by bullying them. And that goes for, like, the good faves, too. I love thinking about fucking Mashiri angst. I dislike him personally because of a lot of the implications. Yeah, like, Lank's route was very, like, divisive when it first came out. There was people that are like, oh, Lank is horrible, he's a bully, poor Linera. And then there were other people who were like, Linera deserved it. Yeah, we all got to bully our characters. Marvis and Lank as Moirails, that would be interesting. Table Stuck, I have not heard of, I'm so sorry. I don't really go into, I don't really look at fan works except for, like, Vastera, but I will definitely, like, next year I will look into more Homestuck fan works, I promise you, James. And yeah, rant would probably bring the mood down a lot. Let's it's like let's not do discourse in chat. It's basically D&D Homestuck. Huh, that's interesting. I've never really played Dungeons and Dragons. Like I've started a game like with some friends like a few years ago, and it never got past like the first fucking fight and everything. I had like y'all know like Aarakocras, the birds. I had one of those, which was a bard and also a puffin. Oh, yes, she is absolutely three-facing at Equius. I love Equius, honestly. There's a hacks like there's a hacks with the characters that kind of made me ask myself, am I like a player of Void? Because I feel like I feel very connected to the Zahaks. Everyone Tall Nepeta. Absolutely. We love Tall Nepeta in this house. Like, even though PestaQuest says she's short, I think. Yeah. Equius describes Nepeta as being short in PestaQuest, but we love Tall Nepeta in this house. Sometimes you need to get up close to do the eyes. Hand you a picture of my OCs. Why is Equius above 13-year-old? He's probably been training like all of his life, and also because indigo blood. Let's turn it from three-face into sneaky three-face. Yeah. I have a... Oh, these are very good, Auden. God, I'm probably like butchering the fucking pronunciation of everyone's names. Would you like me to draw like any of those for you? Like I'll draw like one of them. Just like let me know which one and I'll thing. Fefnep. They are girlfriends, they are in love. $2.44. We've been streaming for like 2 hours. I'm enjoying much, but one of my recent ones was Joey because of the high swap stuff. Joey's just so good. I love this song. What is it? Yeah, Airfare. Phaedra, the pantsless Goldblood with no psionics. Their glasses are light player blue and orange for funny reasons if you want to. Sure. Where are your pants? No clue. The one who's saying no clue? Absolutely. I'll just snipping tool them. I recommend Flummox as an PFA. Absolutely. What program am I using? For streaming or for drawing? Phaedra. What program am I using? Oh yes. For streaming I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and for drawing I'm using Paint Tool Sci 2. My ADHD is kicking in, but how is everyone doing on this rainy night? God, I wish it was raining here. I'm doing great. I hope everyone else is doing good too. Right now it's on hiatus due to the host moving. Oh, that's valid. Very entertained. I'm glad. How did I get Paint Tool Sci 2? You know, I always say I discourage doing crimes and things like that, but I might have pirated it, kind of. Then YouTube just comes in and ends the stream like, that's enough. Yeah, I pirated it. I can't remember the exact site I got it off, but if you go on YouTube and like type in like how to pirate Paint Tool Sci 2 for free, then you'll definitely find like a safe link or something. Because I definitely do not have the money for Paint Tool Sci or anything like that. I've been considering saving up for Clip Studio Paint, but A, the learning curve, and B, the money. I'm in Cadless Discord. Oh, only a little with it. Absolutely. Yeah, DM me. Did I sell my soul? Maybe. Yeah, DM me and I'll find you a YouTube video with a safe link for it. If you all will give me a few seconds, I shall do that. YouTube. Need to take my headphones off in order to not die. How to get Paint Tool Sci 2 for free. Easy 2020. Is this good? It's got 18k likes, so. Right. Oh, I think copy ID, there you are. Hi. There we go, yep. Thanks, no problem. Righto, what are we talking about again? Nepeta? Nepeta's good. Oh, I'm so glad that like y'all turned up to my stream because I thought I'd be here for ages by myself. I know I said that like earlier on, but sometimes I have to say things twice. Hope the music's not too quiet, hope my voice isn't too loud. Hope everyone's having a good chill time here. We're having a party. Ooh. I had a good time earlier watching the Zoroark movie with you. It was great. We're absolutely going to watch Celery soon. Homestuck party! Yay! Just like 2012. God, how old were you all in 2012? I was 12, so I didn't even have the internet, like, consistently. There she is. Yeah. And yeah, it's the perfect song for this. What's this, Hard Corral or something? Yeah. I may not be able to recognise many things, but I can definitely recognise some Homestuck songs. Celery Time. 11. Oh. Man, we were all kids back then. Homestuck. That is Nepeta. Nepeta. Because I already have a file called Nepeta. Like, just Nepeta. I have no sense of time. Me neither. Anyway, we have... not quite 11, but I was baby. Amazing. I'm gonna just do this, so I don't have to keep glancing at... I do keep glancing at chat all the time. Heard y'all talking about OCs. Nepeta but stronger. We love OCs in this house. I've only got my troll Sona and my first Sona and like a million wolves. But we love OCs in this house. I'm sure I have a picture of my troll Sona somewhere. Looks like it worked. Oh, you've got Paint Tool Sai now? Oh, that's great, Lady. I'm so glad. Working on your MSVA Fan Adventure right now. Oh, that's great. You'll have to show me sometime. Like, I'll definitely get around to reading it if it's like a public thing. Critter. I downloaded Critter once and like I found it very complicated. Anyway, it's time for this guy. Oh, I love this song. What is it? Umbral Ultimatum? No, it's Unbreakable Union. Yeah, I guess that's valid. Like, Critter's a free thing, so it's like when I downloaded Fire Alpaca, I found it very like lacking because, and then I kind of have to understand it because it's free. Righty ho. Do we have a headshot of this? Recently closed. Yeah, there we go. Discord app. Nice big file. Universe Switch. Oh, that sounds great. Definitely gonna keep an eye out for that one. I have to go do something. Might not be back before the stream is over. So, good night, Letty. Thanks for hopping into the stream. It's been great chatting with you. Yeah, it's very pretty, OC. Well done, Auden. Oh, nice little soothing song, Sky and Ride. I I first heard I first like listened to the whole Homestuck soundtrack when I was in school, because for computer class and like for study, we were allowed to bring our headphones in, listen to music. And that was always great. It helped me get through like a lot of classes where I'd otherwise have been fucking bored out of my mind. Because YouTube was blocked, but the Bandcamp was not, so I listened to music. I would have requested an OC of mine, but I didn't know that if that was allowed. I'm gonna, once I finish this request, I'm either gonna like chat for a bit and then go off, or I'll take one more round of requests depending on like how I'm feeling. But we're in the Decade Reconstruction Discord together, aren't we, Mar? Like, if you want to DM me a reference of your OC, then I'll definitely do it. Like, if not on stream, then off stream, definitely. On my Tumblr, it says that like my requests are always open, low key. So yeah, like anytime anyone has like a request of me, then feel free to DM it. Like, yeah, DM it now if you want. Like, I'll take a look at it. I'll either do it on stream or off stream. It's kind of, it's 3 a.m. like coming up to, and we've been streaming for like almost 3 hours, which is great. Like, I didn't expect this, but oh my god, I've had a great time tonight with you guys. Like, thank you so much. I feel so touched that y'all even came at all. Yeah, I think I like it switched. Yeah, that reverses everything, but I don't care. Oh, I'm glad you've had a good time. Oh, I'm so happy. I love You'll have no idea how happy I am right now. I could cry if I wasn't so, incapable of doing that. Just cries on stream. The only time I've ever cried online is when I played Baldi's Friendsim Route, and like, I still have that video on my channel, and it's a bit embarrassing. I might private it or delete it or something, but It has. It's been 2 3/4 hours. Like, I thought I'd just like stick around for like an hour, then get overwhelmed and stop doing it, but no, I've just felt so chill with you guys. And like, if it's this easy to do like a chill stream for you guys like now, then that gives me like high hopes for when Act 2 comes out, because I don't know whether y'all are gonna play it for yourselves, catch someone else's stream, or come to this stream. But like, if I've had like if I've had such a good chat, if I have a good chat like y'all on the day, then I'll be great. I'll be fine. Plus, I'll have my face cam on, so more exposing myself. And I'll be recording it locally, definitely. Right, a message. Here is the OC. Take your time drawing. Woo! I saw this on Twitter. Very good. I'll either draw it... I think what I'll do is I'll get this one done, then I'll call it a night for streaming, might have a last little chat with you guys, and call it a night there, but I'll definitely get your OC done like off stream, and I'll DM that to you. Bit of a messy sketch here, but hey, we all love mess in this house. Would love to watch, but I don't want to get triggered. Oh yeah, with Malik. Like, one thing I'll do is, if you do want to watch me play, then every time we like transition scenes, I'll try and tell you when, like, I think Malik's gonna be on screen, and you can like close your eyes or click off or something, and then once Malik's off screen, I'll tell you can open your eyes again or something. I have no clue like if that'd work or something, but like please look after yourself. Like, God, that sounds so bad. Look after yourself, like, but do like take care and everything. Like, I don't want to thing. Hell yeah. Want everyone to be nice and comfortable on my streams. Be safe and kind with yourself. Yep, absolutely. Please be safe and kind with yourself. Like, I'm sure we'll have some kind of idea. I'm sure the Cobalt Bloods, train will come after the Jades and the Teals, so like you'll kind of know when to look out for. Like, if you don't catch my stream and you still want to watch the VOD, then I'll DM you and I'll let you know like what times, like exactly what times in the video Malik appears in, so you can be safe. So he's not been nicest to me with the Malik stuff. Sorry to hear that. If I post things relating to Malik, like I try not to like currently, but if I do, just putting the word Malik in the tweet will be enough for your blacklist, right? If especially if I put it at the top as like a kind of trigger warning or something. I just want to make sure you're safe. I don't know how Twitter blacklists work. Like, I've tried to mute words and phrases before and it kind of hasn't worked for me, so... yeah. Just a content warning is good. Yep, definitely. Absolutely, you can count on that. Thanks for understanding. It's no problem. Everyone has their own stuff that they. Yeah. Well, a lot of people have their own triggers and stuff, and yeah, basically, I'm not good with words. Just I'll definitely kind of. I'll take everything into mind, and I'll do my best, kind of thing. And by my best, I mean I'll tag everything. I hate it when people make fun of people who need certain trigger warnings for stuff. They do realise that some people... Some people are fucking idiots. But, like, block whoever you need to. Like, blacklist whatever you need to. You know, you get a lot of people that say, oh, there's no safe spaces in real life. There are. I mean, why do you think they have, like, warnings on TV before, like, sensitive programs and things? Some people just do not have a brain. Just want to talk about Quaver 24/7. And do. We all love that guy in this house. I've been saying that a lot in this house. This stream is now a house, rent-free. Finally, a house I don't have to pay for. This is the Quintus Hazard house. It is. I have no idea what colour this guy's hoodie is, but I'm just instinctively giving him a black hoodie for no reason. I have a lot of black hoodies. I've got well, a lot of hoodies in general. One of them with the Bolchic's design on. One of them with the Cecily design on. I got a lot of hoodies from the Vast Era Redbubble recently, and people are like, "Oh, Redbubble's a bit," but I kind of got myself some for Christmas. Like they're in the front room. It is black. Hey, lucky guess. Oh yes, I ordered myself like a Necron, kind of like Baldur's coat actually, huh? Oh, we love some Baldur in here, don't we, chat? I wish YouTube had poggers, then I could ask you all to do a poggers in chat for Baldur. Anyway, that is your troll. Trim canvas by selection. Sometimes I have to be sure that what I'm doing is what I'm doing. Gifts. Troll. How much is the jackets from Redbubble? Redbubble. It's like I'm only talking in like British pounds here, but they are $33.95. Salio. My OCs are all based off runes for the things I made them for. Huh. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll DM you the picture once I'm off stream. And with that, I think we have had almost 3 hours of thing. I keep getting distracted. $33.95 GBP for the pullover hoodies, and I don't know how much that translates to pound, not pounds, dollars, euros, whatever you use. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna bring everything to a close. I was just saying, yes, I've got a few Redbubble hoodies waiting for me downstairs because I kind of got them for myself for Christmas. I ordered a Necron hoodie, a Yeshin hoodie, and a Mishiri hoodie. So that's like my Christmas present to myself. Based off of runes. You'll have to show me them at some stage. Anyways, should I switch scenes? Should I turn the camera on? I'll turn the camera on for the last few minutes. Hey, fuck it. Webcam. Let me see properties. Hey. How do I configure this bullshit? Configure video. Cancel. Yay! We love our... God damn it. We love our technical bullshit on this stream. Hello! Hi guys. Thank you for the stream as well. It's been like so much fun. Like, this has been my first stream and I've just had a great time chatting with you all, and it's been fucking amazing, and good drawing, fun. Facecam, yep, and you can expect to see that in the Hive Swap Act 2 thing. And I've just been overwhelmed by the support. Like, even if there's only like 9 of you in chat right now, this'll always be in my heart as like a great first stream. You've all behaved yourselves. You've all been great. You've like great conversation, just wonderful and amazing in like every single way. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all for the Hive Swap live stream in 5 days, and hopefully we'll be able to do more art streams, more game streams. I might try and make this like a weekly thing or a bi-weekly thing, depending on like what energy I have. It's just been like so great, and God, I don't know what else to say. It's been such a fun 3 hours, and with that, I think we are about to say goodbye. good night, and I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all have a great evening. I hope you all get some sleep. It's like 3 a.m. for me right now, but I normally go to sleep like a few more hours from now. It's been just wonderful chatting with y'all, and like, well, be sure to you'll follow me on Twitter anyway. My Twitter's Quintus Hazard, my Tumblr's Quintus Hazard. You know, I'm on Discord, stuff like that. Sleep time, but not yet for me. Well, when it's sleep time for you, get some sleep. Just thank you so much, and good night. And I'm not going to delay the inevitable any longer. I kind of just wanted to push it to 3 hours. Good night.